Bruno Fernandes at 300 is not a number. It is a catalog of repeatable actions that have carried Manchester United through turbulence. His story isn't tidy. There were games where the risk looked like indulgence, passes that died in traffic, shots from distance that fed the argument that he tries too much. Yet, across 300 appearances, the pattern is stubborn. Bruno increases the speed of chance creation, governs high-leverage moments, and gives managers a switch they can throw on nights when structure alone won't break a block. The job description has shifted under different coaches, but the engine is constant. In early months, he was the free electron, living between the lines, pinging diagonals to runners. Later, he became United's timekeeper. Not sterile circulation, but tempo changes. One touch to kill, one to release. A disguised set to turn a vertical ball into a third-man run. Under Ruben Amorim, his role is cleaner. The team pushes attacks into the half spaces, especially the inside right lane, where Bruno's early threaded balls and flat skidding crosses arrive before defenders set their feet. The instruction is not more, it is earlier. That turns XG into goals without demanding 20-pass sieges. Set pieces tell the governance story. United's dead ball approach is flatter and earlier now. A screen on the keeper, a near-post crash, a late back-post run, stoppers staged at the D to kill the counter. Bruno is the metronome of that choreography, who places the ball, who screens, where the rebound falls. The aim isn't the poster header, it's the second contact in traffic. When the routine fails, the fallback isn't panic, it's a foul and funnel that resets the press. These are small, boring decisions that add up to match control. Penalty hierarchy often defines seasons at the margins. By keeping Bruno first in line, United remove public auctions at 12 yards. The psychology matters. The handoff is pre-decided, the rebound lanes are assigned. The keepers. Sightline is blocked on cue. Misses will happen, volatility is the price of volume. But the absence of debate preserves seconds, and seconds determine momentum. Pressing, too, is geometry. Amorim wants curves, not chases. Shade the pivot, lock the wall pass, jump on the receiver's second touch. Bruno is the organizer of that cluster, pointing, angling, sometimes sprinting past the first man to bait a lob that United can collect facing goal. He is not, and never pretended to be, an all-action ball winner. He is a trigger. When he mistimes the angle, the structure creaks. When he gets it right, United win regains near touch within 2 passes. That is coaching on film and habit on grass. The perception gap around Bruno comes from risk. High leverage passes have ugly failure states. A counter against, a stadium groan, a freeze frame that travels online. But outputs over a 300. He understands timing. Receives on the half turn, sets the runner without announcing it, delays a beat longer than most to fix a defender. He shoots too, sometimes too often. Yet the new instruction, flatten the strike across the keeper or arrive second line for a cutback, has removed the worst angles. Leadership is the layer that rarely survives heat. Bruno's gesturing divides viewers. The dressing room tends to read it as urgency. He plays almost every minute through knocks, through role changes, through criticism. He fronts awkward moments for young teammates, insists on taking the ball after misses, and keeps showing for the next pass when the crowd would prefer someone else to try. Availability is a skill, so is appetite. He has both. There are limits. Bruno can be too vertical in games that demand freeze frames. Hold the final ball for one more touch to draw the foul, not force the miracle pass. He can leave his fullback exposed when he goes to add pressure to the first line. He can chase a game that needs dampening, but Amorim's scripts reduce those excursions. The team's distances are tighter. Rest defense is photographed in training positions. Throw-ins are rehearsed bounces instead of improvisations. Inside a clearer template, Bruno's risk reads like purpose. The milestone itself, 300, is a lens. It captures his United in miniature, not the cleanest, not the most fashionable, but relentlessly available and relentlessly productive. He bridged gaps when recruitment missed, scored when structures stalled, and kept plugging chances into matches that otherwise drifted. His best nights are still ahead if the template holds. Narrow starts from wingers to be one pass from the box. Runners pinning the near center back. Early flat balls that travel away from bodies. And set pieces that hunt rebounds. Give him those pictures and he will keep drawing lines through defenses. The question that remains is recurring. What is his value in the biggest games? The answer is boring. The same as on ordinary days, just faster. Fix the penalty handoff. Keep the cutback habit. Press on the curve. Hit early and flat. When United do those things, Bruno looks like a captain who organizes chaos, not a gambler who creates it. And when they do not, he will try to short-circuit a structure that isn't there. Because that's what leaders do in teams still learning themselves. 300 appearances are proof of concept. Not perfection, not myth. A durable conductor in a side finally learning a score that suits him. Timing over volume, governance over drama, and the kind of repeatable actions that make talent look like certainty. The next 300? Fewer arguments, more angles, and a captain whose love for the shirt is measured in minutes, not moments.